Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 7th episode of Koukaku no Pandora. Last episode we got to meet our new character Amy, got to fix up her dress that got messed up, and she got to help her get her brand new legs. So pretty good for Amy overall, I would say. Even though she did have to deal with our Buar little annoying lion guy. That was definitely probably a traumatizing experience for her, but overall, I'd say it was a net positive for Amy. But yeah, life has its ups and downs. I think has been shown in the show. But yeah, we're here for episode 7, so let's see how things go. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and support me on Patreon for early access and access to the picture-in-picture version. So let us begin in. If I get them in the right spot. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Is she naked? Yeah. There you go. Quite a view, I'm sure. You know, if the towel wasn't in the way. I'm guessing this is bad news. Damn. Just a Mesubuto. You're getting ahead of yourself. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't exactly what I thought, but yeah, basically it was what I thought. I just thought he was calling her to give her the bad news, but no, he just gave the good news to the wrong person. uh, poor, poor idol girl. Poor Mesubuto. I'm glad she's in the show, though. She's a great source of comic relief. Yeah, now we finally know who Amy is, so that shot in the opening means something to me. I think that's a jerk that tried to smack Nana last episode. Struggle is real. Puppet Master. Puppeteer. Is that a virtual popsicle? At least one more, Takumi. Okay. It's like I'm watching Anima yell. Yeah, yeah. I am really, really starting to miss her. Nene and Claudin's room. Yeah, that's a bit of hair there. Please help me, Nene One-chan. One-san. We'll see. But I can see why you would want a front row seat to this, though. Our lesbians here. You know, like when she becomes a nurse or a chef or whatever. Fua. I'd call it a Tenshin personally. Some nice taste right there. Optical illusion. Oh, okay. You just drag the transparency slider. Put a new layer on top of it. I like what actually describing it. Because it's a lot like it's like a state language transformation or whatever, but I guess it works a little bit differently. Oh, hello. She's not wrong. Man, 2001 was a long time ago now. Yeah, a little bit suspicious there. Jake is up. Former Japanese capital. There is no enjoyment there. Iko? Just the voice she said that with, it was so pleasant. And more hand-holding, as we should have. Always. Please speak English. Thank you for the interpretation. Hey, Amy, looking great. Yeah. Definitely better than a tent, for sure. Here's your house. A nice cardboard box for you. Hey, Robert. I still have mixed feelings on him, but the guy wouldn't live in this shithole. That's right, you better salute to me. And here I thought people were fans of forced relocation. Chicken Bros. I didn't know I was watching Breaking Bad. Owner, Nana's the owner here. You leave them alone. Koukaku. Chian. I like how he really gave the chicken glasses. I hope you all get wrecked. Oh, the light on the eyes, that was good. I mean, she's a lot of things, but she is good at guarding, yes. Thank you. That's the worst. This is awesome. Getting to see her fight like this. Like, keep your hands off my Nana. It's just always great to see Claudine in her badass mode, but okay. I mean, this is why it's good to have more than one guard, but you can't look in every direction at once. Yeah, yeah. Knew something would stop her. Nice cat pose. Ooh. Well, I mean, he hasn't made damage yet, but it is a team. Oh no. They're catching the cat. Oh. I think we just lost. It's a robot. Also, don't call her fat. Yeah, you will regret this, I assure you. At least she looks kind of peaceful, but yeah, this is not good. I mean, I'm sure we'll rescue her, but man, you pissed off Clarine. She's gonna growl at you and scratch you and bite you. Yeah, she has not done with you yet. Out of range. Freaking network outages, man. Starting to get annoyed by them. Please buy me dinner first. Yes, try to keep up. Yeah, they really messed with the wrong person. We got both Takumi and Claudine on our side trying to rescue her. They do not know what they started. Basically, they mess around and are about to find out. The stupid chicken. AI thieves. That sounds very relevant in current year. Baka baka, Takumi no baka. Sound the alarm. Send out the mecha troops. Murder us some chicken. No. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, she's not wrong, but we're doing something important. Yeah, she has no idea what even happened. She'd definitely be worried if she knew Nana got kidnapped. Bot napped. Android napped. Cyborg napped. Cute girl napped. Overheated. How heavy are you, Claudine? Damn, lose some weight. Can chickens even fly? Oh. Oh, damn. Poor Takumi. But yeah. Round 2. Fight. At least now Claudine should have an idea of what she's up against. But backup reinforcements would be nice. I'll take you all on. Yeah, cat girl robot, you wouldn't believe it. At least she's back. But now she's now it's her turn to be in a dark place, dark narrow place, trapped. She finally understands that ugly lion's pain. But she's more positive, so I'll take I'll take a couple of those if you don't need them. Outside fighting for you, mostly. But at least, yeah, she knows I'm watching for the net now. Smack. Quite the animation on that running. Break him. Punch his arm. Smash his arm. Snap it. Stop stroking your chicken. You really don't know what you're talking about right now. It laid an egg. It laid a flashbang. Well, what is life? Oof. Yeah, we were not ready for that one. Screw that chicken. Now you pissed her off. Coquet. Oh no, he touched the ear. He touched the ear. You don't touch the ear. That's how you lose the arm. Yep, told you. Something you just don't touch. Literally seething over there. Illegally, yeah. ChatGPT gone wild. Thread established. Tactical power limiter off. There she is. Not looking even remotely concerned. It's like, hey, you came to play. That kind of attitude. Yeah, let's work together. She rebooted, came out. She's definitely glad to see her, though. Strongly recommended. Yeah, just let me reach inside you real quick. Those two look so comfy together. I almost don't want to interrupt them. I bet they do. I mean, we already established this episode that she's a goody two-shoes that always wants to help everyone. So this makes sense. But what's she gonna become this time? Skirt's already up. Open up and... Okay. I bet they wish they could see that. That's not gonna happen. Actually, we're gonna have some fried chicken. And fried won't get any. That's a smartphone. Yeah, it's a smartphone. Signal lost. So much for Coco-chan. Did we hack it? Did we hack his chicken? It's not a sentence I ever thought I would say. Your chicken has betrayed you. How do you like being flashed by a chicken? Wow, that one girl, that looked a lot more etchy than it probably was meant to be. But actually, maybe not. Some of these shots. That's such a weird combination of terrifying and hot. A lot of that. And oh god, they were not ready for this. I feel like there's so many jokes I can make about this. Oh god, I never thought this was the way I would go. How do you like being on the receiving end? Should have thought of that before you kidnapped all these innocent bots. It's my chicken now. She'll treat the chicken well. Okay, okay. Kaiho, it was hard to read kanji backwards, but I managed it. I'm returning your chicken. Oh god, that's just absolutely terrifying. Yeah, that was a day. They'll never forget that day for the rest of their lives. Of course. I bet. And back here. All of them? Better be getting overtime for this. Uniform standard. Uniform probably does not mean outfit in this context. Yeah, that guy as always comes across as unlikable. I don't think it's gonna change anytime soon. Can't get over that scene. Wouldn't you want to? Don't make it sound technical. I feel their feelings. You know, their robot feelings. And, yeah, that headpan runaway bit's still my favorite part of the video. Everything about Claudin's reaction gives me life. Doita shimashita? That should always be #1 priority. Inferno. As am I. It's one of my favorite things about the show. But okay, that was the 7th episode of Koukaku no Pandora. So this was certainly an episode, right? We got a little bit of our reporter girl, right? Just enjoying the view, right? she gets a call from Titan TV. Yeah, I'm calling in regards to her offer the other day to make you a regular on Hyperion News. Yeah, from that phrasing, it definitely could be a thing where he was just calling her to let her know she didn't get it, right? So I just want to make sure I didn't misread that, because he didn't straight up say that she got it. That's why I was kind of expecting that to be the rug pull. But then we got that great line: "The idol that isn't popular is no better than a pig, you know." But like her eyes are not visible in that shot to make it seem more menacing. In your face. And she accepts, even though it wasn't technically offered to her. Relay the details from my agent. And you are our first choice, Miss Sandra Jajarni. Yeah, she works for a rival company. Yeah, she didn't even give her whole name, just Lee. Maybe we should just call her V. I don't know. Because I'm never going to remember her name. But so that was how we started their episode. I did love her just Chicago, just, yeah, she did not get it. She just is a sad existence, but she does her best, I guess. I do hope in the end things do kind of work out for her. Because she needs a break, But yeah, we had more bot napping in this episode. It's an evil gang trying to take Nena, and they do take Nena, but I knew it would be one of those rescued in the same episode kind of things, So I wasn't too worried really. I mean, this is mostly a comedic kind of show, right? So it's never gonna get too dark, but yeah, the best thing about it was just getting to see Claudine in action, right? Like when it comes to combat in anime, my favorite types of combat is just straight up like I use my hands, use my fists, very very physical like that. And when Nena fights, it's usually what she does. I mean, she whips out a knife sometimes and a gun, I guess, but like in this episode, it was mostly just like using her hands, right? So watching that is always a treat, especially when it's just like a lolly cat girl made robot, just looks adorable just seeing her fight, right? So everything I just enjoyed all of the combat with her. All that was a treat to watch for me. Takumi eventually got caught up on things and tried to help out. But I think she technically gave Claudine a ride with the robot, but beyond that, I'm not sure how much Takumi really did to help. It was mostly Claudine getting out there and fighting Mr. Robot Hands over there. Luckily, Nena did wake up, and she at no point really seemed all that worried. She is very much a positive, upbeat girl, so, she was never going to be like a whiny, cry baby like, Blair is every time he goes into a dark box for a few minutes. Right? So she was just happy to have Claudine show up to save her and had a really nice hug scene that I enjoyed. Also really enjoyed like freaking is Fry the one with the big robot arms? But the big robot arm guy touched the cat ear. He regretted it. Lost a hand. Just some things you just don't do. But like one thing I do like with the show is the Nena Claudine dynamic. I know I've said that before, but like because we have a thing where Nena is obviously the more clingy of the two. She often hugs her and stuff like that. But what I like about that is because in some shows, with like a couple of Yuri girls, where like one girl is more blatant than the other about it, or one is just not Yuri at all and just kind of has a force on her, kind of like a certain scientific railgun as an example, Misaka and Kuroko, where it's pretty much all on Kuroko's side. But with this case, it's definitely mutual. Like Claudine likes her too, so we see Nena do her bold, straightforward. I don't want to use the word aggressive, but you know what I mean. Like not afraid to just be very clingy, but like we never really have Claudine push her off. It usually just her just kind of accepting it, enjoying it for what it is. Sometimes they do have to do something, and she'll let her know about that. But for the most part, yeah, she always just accepts her hugs and stuff like that. So. Something I definitely do appreciate with the show, like a lot. Just I can't remember if I brought that up before, so I just kind of wanted to make that stated now. Because there's just a lot of shows I've watched where like one girl will be very huggy with another one, and she just like pushes her off, But we don't really get that here for the most part. So I do enjoy that. But the very interesting thing with this episode was bringing the androids to life, right? I mean, first we just had the chicken taken over to launch an egg at the enemy. And then while that was distracting them, we had the androids straight up attack, right? Like, I mean, I should have seen this coming. It's certainly within the realm of possibility. We already had a bit of a small army of androids in there.
where nothing was going on, that they want to leave. Just use your hacky robot powers to take control of them, give them a prime directive. They go out and do it, right? Like, logically, it makes perfect sense. I just didn't expect it, right? And yeah, we see them attacking. One of the first things that jumped out at me was the girl in like the apron. Would you call that an apron? Hadaka apron, you know? Like, it's what it sort of looks like. Because I'm pretty sure that's the apron's all we see. But this has to be intentional. But the way she's bent over in front of the guy, it looks very lewd. I don't want to. It's family from the YouTube. I don't want to go too detailed what I'm trying to say here, but it looks like she's doing a very specific act to him. Just gonna leave it at that. But then we see everyone else in the background too, like tackling them down, pushing them down. Like, some of these don't even really look like attacks. It just looks more like, I don't know, playful wrestling, for lack of a better term. I don't know what to call it, but like there wasn't like a lot of punching or anything like that. You know, one guy just getting crushed by a couple of sets of bow pie. But the thing about that really stuck out to me is that they look real. Like, they don't look mechanical. Like, we've seen the new androids and stuff before, and they look very Barbie doll-esque, but that just looks like just soft oak pie. Like, I guess it's just for just artistic liberty being taken there, I guess. But because you still see like the lines, you know. But I guess it could just be a matter of those androids are specifically for those kind of activities. So maybe they are just extra silicone there to make it happen. I guess that could be a thing too. That would make sense. Because we see the other bots, they just don't look that soft anywhere, right? But we even do have some like Catgirl bots too, which is nice. And then we have this shot here, like 19 minutes and 24 seconds, where we have a Catgirl. Actually, no, those are just like robot thingies, I guess. But yeah, because the one girl's like fully mounted this guy on the ground, you know, like no clothes, just has almost like a sultry look on her face. Like, man, I'm just trying to think. If I was just, you know, doing things and suddenly that happened to me, something that looked like that, doing that to me, that'd be something. Like, you know, just a quick story time here. I enjoy VR games, and what's it called? Galgun, I want to say. Galgun made a VR game that I played, and basically, like, these girls, like, I guess are infatuated with you or whatever. They come at you, and you supposed to like blast them before they get too close and all that, right? It's a fun enough game, but I played it. But when they get to, one thing I learned the hard way, when they get too close, at least some of them, well, they actually push you over onto the ground and like get on top of you. And when that happened to me in the game, because I didn't know that was a thing. I was so I was so caught off guard when that happened. Just because if you load up, you know, like an 18 plus game expecting that kind of content, it's a really different beast than when you're playing just a normal like blasty game, and suddenly like something like that, you know, a girl just like pushes you down and basically mounts you and all that. Like, when that's completely unexpected and it happens to you, like, it causes things to happen. Let's just leave it at that. So even though this is obviously like an enemy from his perspective, when that happens to you, can you really bring yourself to fight back? Because that's kind of why I brought up that story, because like in that context of the game, she was my enemy, but in that scenario, I was just like, you know what? I feel like I feel like my priorities just shifted. I think I just lost or won. Either way, I think this is just the best outcome, you know. So just because that came to my mind as I was watching that scene, that's why I wanted to kind of bring that up real quick. But and one guy was just getting lifted by like 6 of them, so that guy was probably having fun in his own way. But anyway, just a very funny, very interesting scene, very unexpected scene there. Just, and some of them had those like wide crazy eyes too. Some of them had like red glowing eyes. So just, you gotta have those mixed feelings of like fear and confusion and happiness. That just, I don't know how I would handle that situation if just they were like that many of them holding guns at me, trying to lift me up or knock me down, or just like, well, what do you do? But yeah, they had one simple prime directive: just stop people from being mean to Clarin, and I think they did a decent job of that. But yeah, that was very, very funny. Very great. One of the best scenes in the show so far was the android attacking one. So that was good. But yeah, I think that's all. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Although, the last few seconds to remind you that bad guys are still doing bad guy things, you know? Like, overarching bad guys, not just like robot kidnapper bad guys, but yeah, good stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.